Greetings, greetings. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you are joining from. I want to welcome you to this broadcast this morning. I am Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson. I am a spiritual healer. I am your why and soul purpose coach, consultant, and mentor. I work with my clients to help them to connect with their inner blueprint for success. And by so doing, they are able to live their lives on purpose and with passion. Those of you who have been part of my community, you know that we do the water therapy every morning. And this morning we will also do the water therapy anytime between 6:30 and 6:45. That's when we'll do the water therapy. So get your water and have it aside, and when I announce the water therapy, then you can begin to do that. We are having trouble with LinkedIn. You may be using LinkedIn. We will keep trying. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Okay. So, yeah, one of the platforms, they're having problems with that. So, again, I want to welcome you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on my link tree, and you will see all of the platforms that you can subscribe to. I go live 7 days a week at 6 a.m. Eastern, and I speak on different topics. You can get access to all of the content by subscribing to my YouTube channel. All right? I will also be starting my TV show, and as I learn about you on your stories, there will be opportunities that I will be inviting different guests and to interview you as well on my show. All right? So I want to encourage those of you who have not yet seen them. I have 365 videos on gratitude. Check that out on my page and leave a remark and a comment, and I will give you feedback and show appreciation for that. Okay, now the topic for I'm looking to see what's happening here. Just bear with me. Okay. No. Oppose was great. No, just leave it. Okay. All right. I am having a bit of technical issue with 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 LinkedIn. So I hope it's now resolved. Okay, so this morning's topic is, how bright is your light? How bright is your light? We're having trouble with LinkedIn. How bright is your light is what we're talking about this morning. And I am sure that there are some people that continue about their everyday life, and they are not aware of the impact that they have on other people. And I'm saying that to say that they impose their negativity and their stereotype to others, and also their judgment. So they walk around with a dark light, and they try to put that on people. So that's what I want to talk about this morning. I want to ask you, how bright is your light? Would you agree that you are radiating whoever you are onto other people? It's either you have a bright light or you have a dark light. Are you positive about the kind of light that you are radiating? I found some information on psychology, the psychological impact of light and its color. Light creates more than just visual effects. Image, shape, intensity, perception, contrasts, etc. It also has biological and physiological effects that can impact the health and well-being of humans. Exactly. Thank you. When light biologically impacts us, it can improve or disrupt our sleep, cognition, and overall well-being. It can improve mood and symbolizes out circulation rhythms, helping us get a better and deeper night's sleep. Physiologically, light can decrease depression scores and even increases cognitive performance, such as reaction time and activation. Please tap the screen and share the live. A study from Kaplan and Kaplan, Environmental Cognition. Rachel and Stephen Kaplan, both former professors of psychology at the University of Michigan, have conducted numerous studies on the way humans react to their environment. For this particular subject of lighting and psychology, a study they published titled The Experience of Nature, a Psychological Perspective, includes some of the interesting findings that can help us better understand way light affects us. This is important for us to listen because as business owners or entrepreneurs, there are so many things that are available within our community and our surroundings. However, we are not taking advantage of them. Why? Because we block things out and we are not open to learn new things. We must take full advantages of the things that are available to us if we are looking to scale up in what we do. We can no longer go about our daily lives hunky-dory like everything is better. If we want to excel, we got to continue learning new things. The things are here for us, and we have time now because we are not up and about like before the pandemic. We have time, so why not invest some of this time that we are in semi-isolation? Why aren't we investing some of that time in learning what will better impact who we are as a business owner or a career person? Environmental cognition. Can we describe as a way of processing information in real world setting using memory for geographic location and finding your way? Kaplan found that when we are exposed to new environment, we tend to cognitively try to find a match in our memory that fits the new environment. This helps us interpret and understand new environment and might make it easier and might let it seem less daunting or intimidating. Whether it's a building that reminds us of a toy we had as a child, or a space that resembles something we just saw a few weeks ago. Finding familiarities in the unknown helps us to adopt. This is where lighting can come in. It can be used to highlight building elements, spaces, paintings, textures, etc., that some people may find familiar. A brick wall that resembles one of the cafes a person frequently visits, or a painting that makes you think of the one in your mother's house. Lighting areas of an environment helps draw people's attention, can help them find familiar objects, spaces, and structure. It is also important that a change of texture or brightness in the visual array is associated with something important going on in the sense. In other words, something that draws one's attention within the scene should turn out to be an important object or boundary. If what draws one's attention and what it's worth looking at turn out to be different properties, then the sense lacks coherence, says Kaplan and Kaplan. And that research is dated back to 1980. For those people who are probably looking to join on a LinkedIn, there is some issues, and we are not on LinkedIn, but we are on Facebook and YouTube. So those of you who are having some issues seeing, that is what is happening. Greetings, my friend. Greetings. Jen, how are you, Queen? Yeah, the technology is acting up this morning. Great to have you here. So, brightness, saturation, and hue. Listen, as I said during my opening statement, we need to, greetings from Minnesota, we need to take advantage of the things that are available to us. We need to open our hearts to learn new things. People go around judging others and making stereotypical, judgmental statements about folks who are excelling in their endeavors, while they sit around and complain. People are availing themselves to knowledge and information, and by so doing, they are growing in whatever it is that they are doing. Thank you for the gift. So, guys, don't you sit back and listen to what people are telling you. Just last night, I was on a live and I had a conversation with a woman. And she was saying, she says she believes in God, yet when I mentioned to her about an abundant life and how people are succeeding. She said people make a pact with the devil, and that's why they are succeeding. And that was extremely perturbing to me. And I said to her, if I heard you right, you said that you believe in God. And you are telling me that the devil, whomever you are giving that power to, as a devil, is who that some people are making a pact with, and they are experiencing an abundant life over you that say you believe in God. And she was just not open to receptive to what was being said in the chat and what I was verbalizing. I said to her, would you grant me a favor? I said, would you research the topic and let you and I get back and discuss it with our people? Because I said, something is not coordinating with you. Because how can you be giving, quote unquote, devil more power than the universe? And I think this is why I was led to teach about light. How bright is your light this morning? Because as beautiful and as elegant as she appears on the outside, she's walking around with a lot of dim light. She is in the darkness. And there are many people who are saying, I believe in God and I this and I that, yet they are in such dark places. They are in dark places and they refuse to do the work to be able to see the light. You got to open your hearts to learn everything we want to know. Listen to me. On YouTube, on Google, everything we want to learn is there. And we can go and we can pick what is accurate and what is not. You need to stop being manipulated through religion. Stop being manipulated and learn. Learn for yourselves. These are the three main qualities of light in relation to color: brightness, saturation, and hue. Brightness is the amount of light given off by a light source, usually expressed in lumens or lux. Some studies have shown that brighter light can intensify the emotion, while low light doesn't remove emotions but keeps them steady. this can lead to people having the ability to make more rational decisions in low light and find it easier to agree with others in negotiations. If you ever have the opportunity over your lifetime and you have gone into the conference room at any big corporation, you notice that the lighting there is always different settings. That's not by accident. They are designed that way because they know that a lot of big deals are done in those boardrooms. The same thing with the images on their walls. The same thing with the color schemes. And big corporations are doing those things. And that's why they are making billions and billions of dollars. Yet, those of us as small business owners and even mom and pop stores, we isolate ourselves from valuable information like this. It is available to us, yet we are not utilizing them. Those of you who have ever worked with marketers, you know they ask you, well, what colors you want to work with. There is a whole big chart about the colors and the different energies in the color and what it does for your business. The same thing with your light. So if you spend the time, you know that, well, this is what I'm looking to get out to my people. Therefore, this is the color I want and this is the light I want. Yes, some of you are listening and you're thinking, oh, that is not in the Bible and that is some new age stuff. Yes, this is for those of you who are saying that right now because you are so judgmental, and that's the reason that you're stuck where you are. You are stuck where you are because you are not open to learning anything new. You do not want to unlearn all those negative things that you have learned over your lifetime. So, by you hating on others and being judgmental about others, they are not the one who's preventing your success. You are the one who's hindering your own growth. Not until you get out of your own way are you going to be able to see the light. You have to make the commitment to yourself. You got to understand that you are the one that is standing in your own way. When you used to work for somebody, you were standing in your way. Now you're doing your own business, you're still standing in your way. This is for somebody. Yes, this is not part of what I was teaching about, but this is where the Spirit took me. and I need to deliver what is being said. Get out of your way. People are not the ones standing in your way. You are standing in your own way. Take your focus off of others and go back before the mirror and look at who is looking at you. Saturation is the intensity of the color. More saturated hues can be amplifying, etc. Be amplifying effects on emotions, while muted colors can dampen emotions. In art, saturation is defined on a scale from pure color, 100%, fully saturated, to gray to 0 in light. A similar scale can apply. I tell you, those of you who are on the broadcast now and you are a light worker or a healer, you fully understood what just took place. And that's why I'm so appreciative of the way that the universe used me. Because people show up and their thoughts, I'm picking it up. Even before they type a word, I know what is being said. But I tell you, those of you that come with your labeling and your prejudice and your judgmental, honestly and truly, this platform is not for you, because guess what? You will be always exposed when you show up here with your negativity. Because we are on a mission. My supporters and I, we are on a positive mission to change the world. We don't have time for your negativity and your drama. So if your light cannot shine brightly, I respectfully give you permission to leave right now. We are not going to be carrying baggage and load with us. No, sir. This work is too important for us to bring baggages with us. So take your time, slide out, keep going. And when you do the work within yourself and you realize that you can come back and be ready to vibrate at a higher, brighter energy, you're welcome back. But for right now, you have my permission to go. Hue is defined as a color or shade. It's been proven through various studies that natural light can make you happier, but colors create an artificial light can also invoke different emotions and have other effects on our body. Blue white light makes us energetic and can interrupt sleep patterns. If exposed to around the bedtime, due to the fact that blue light suppresses melanin I missed my spot. Oh, okay. Levels. Brain cells tend to be more sensitive to blue wave lights, blue wavelengths, and even have an impact on those who are blind when it comes to circumcision. Well, I'm having issues with my words this morning. CIRCADIAN rhythm. Red amber light is the least likely hue of light to impact our internal clocks. Red light is red light in the evening can help improve mental health. This is because red light is in the evening helps increase the secretion of melatonin, which leads to better sleep at night. Better sleep at night leads to improved cognition and overall mental health. Okay. Let us, what time is it? Okay. In another 5 minutes, we will do the water therapy. So, based on what I have shared here from this from this research, you see the impact that light has. Those of you who, what book are you reading? I'm reading a research. I'm reading from a research from psychology and the impact of light. You see why there are times when people will probably walk up to you and say, "You are very welcome." Oh, there is a light around you. Have you ever experienced that? Anyone? Has anyone ever said to you, there is a light around you? Those of you who are on my TikTok, I want you to go to, at the end of the show, I want you to please go to the pinned videos on my page and look at, hey Michael, and look at the third pinned videos. And you'll see something there. I want you to look on it and ingest what took place. Yeah, somebody say all the time. Yes, those of you who are energy workers, light workers, you know that you walk around and you're protected by that light. And the interesting thing is that other light workers see the light, but those who are blinded are not able to see the light. Others who are blinded, others who are not open to learning, they never see the light. And as I wrap up this presentation this morning, I want to encourage each and every one. Tap into your light. Do whatever it is you need to do to help your light to radiate much brighter. These are not the days for us to remain in darkness. These are not the days for us to sit around and to wait on people to spoon feed us. We are living in a time when we got to be truth seekers. We got to go out there and seek and find out the truth. Because you know what? Our life depends on it. My life depends on it, and so does your life. Your life depends on obtaining the truth. Now, it is 6:41. Let's do the water therapy. I request that this water will go to every cell, every organ, every muscle in my life. Any disease that is lurking in my body, I ask that this water will flush it out. I ask that this water will empower my entire system. And so it is. Let's drink. Stay committed to your water therapy. For those of you who are new to the practice, stay committed to it. We all owe it to ourselves. We can't just sit down and be fed with all of the negativity and keep blaming other people for where we are. There is too much at stake here. Too much. There are many of you who are listening, and your old patterns is what's making you sick. You keep going to the doctor and they keep giving you medication, and the medications are not helping you because your old thought patterns and all of the old drama that's inside of you is what's making you sick, regardless of the label you're putting on that illness. You need to flush out your mindset and learn all of those things that's holding you hostage to the disease. The time is now. The time is now. Examine the reflection of your light. How bright is it? Or do you have it still hidden under the top? Now is the time for you to rip the top off of it. Expose your light. Get the help you need. You cannot go around living your life the same way you've been living it for the past 20 years. Something got to give. You got to change. It's up to you, kings and queens. It's up to you, because you are the one that has the tool in your hand. You are the one who can make the difference. You just got to be willing to have that conversation with the person that is looking back at you when you stand in front of the mirror. It is my intention that this video will ruffle your feathers enough for you to go out and have your light shining brighter in the world. Again, if you have not done so already, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share my broadcast with others. Invite them to come and get the content here, because it will certainly change their lives. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning right back here on StreamYard. Love you guys. And guess what? There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next broadcast. Bye. All right, guys.